Good morning, everyone. Shane from Cali Domestique, and today we are headed up to the mountains for the Ride for Autism at SkyPark. This event was postponed in May because of snow and poopy weather, but it is on for Father's Day weekend. We'll be there in about 2 hours. We're going to do some meet and greets. We're going to be, I have a speech, ride with some rad folks for a great cause. So let's get the bike on the car, and enough talking. Let's get shredding. We'll see you guys on the road. We are here pedaling my way up to the top, and it's so refreshing to see a lot of non-e-bikes. So I'm not getting past too much on the way up. Let's get to the top.
Go. It's in 10 minutes. 10 minutes.
Daryl.
999.
999.
Yep.
You're catching up to Trump.
Right.
It's Arrow's birthday today, 999?
Yep.
All right.
999.
Happy birthday, Arrow.
Yay!
Thank you. Enjoy your day.
Bye, Fred. You guys can come stand right over here.
All right, we have another day to celebrate. It's Arrow's birthday and my parents' 45th wedding anniversary. So this next downhill's for them. Let's go. For those of you who saw me on Mountain Bike Q&A podcast on Thursday Night Live, one of the questions in the live chat comment was, would you consider an e-bike? And 2 days ago, I said I was going to hold out as long as I could. But kids, it's Father's Day weekend. If you're watching this, Daddy needs some power. I'll put the link for that podcast below. It's about an hour and 50 minutes. Get to learn me, who I am, and get some laughs. But yeah, kids, Father's Day. You have like 24 hours, find an e-bike, extra large. Peace. All right, it needs to be done. Look for me on the next lap.
Everybody in the back? All right.
Yes.
All right. Thank you guys all for coming out. If you don't know who I am, my name is Manny Sanchez, and I am one of the guys, we are Mountain Misfits, and we are putting this Ride for Autism together. Wanted to really quickly touch bases on why we're here, why we're here. Right? We're here because we want to help support individuals with autism, but we want to help them by helping the organizations that help those individuals with autism. We all, if you're here for this event, most likely we all have some sort of connection with autism. So we are, I guess you can say, in the trenches in some way, shape, or form, as an uncle, as an aunt, as a work, as a parent. We know somebody with autism, and so spreading awareness and helping financially helping organizations that help individuals with autism. That's kind of what we're here to do. And it's funny because we started off as like, hey, let's just do a little charity event. Maybe 15 people will show up. And next thing you know, we had 100 people show up. It was really insane. As you can see, we are fortunate and blessed to have so many sponsors and organizations that help us in our mission. And so because of that, we're here. And so we wanted to start this part off with really quickly with functional behavior interventions. They're going to give us a little bit of introduction as to what autism is and how important it is to get outside. This is Steve and his wife Amanda and Elaine.
Hi everyone, my name's Steve Perez. This is Amanda Perez, my wife. This is Elaine, NBCBA. This is Elaine Kim. She's a speech language pathologist. And today we're here for functional family services and functional behavior interventions. So I've worked with children diagnosed with autism for 25 years. And I just think the future is definitely a better time than the present, and the future will always continue to be a better time, because I think as a society we've become more educated, more aware of our neurodiverse population. And I really think that it's just amazing that we have increased understanding of neurodiversity and understanding different people and how they perceive the world. So we as an agency, we have our booth over here. We have some information for you about the benefits of getting outside, about the benefits of building strength and coordination, attention, emotional regulation, just by being outdoors, just by getting that physical activity. And we have some resources for anyone who might be interested in all the programs that the state of California has to offer that are of no charge. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Amanda. I'm also behavioral health, ABA, early start. I just want to say, number one, intervention should be fun. It should be fun for the child. There should be fun involved. Children need to play, and the only way that children play and learn is through having fun, okay? So we need to make our connections as therapists, and that needs to be one of the first things that we lead with, is fun and play and making that connection. This is Elaine. She's our speech and language pathologist, and she's going to talk some more about being outside.
Hi everyone. I just wanted to speak briefly to the immense benefits of being physically active and being outdoors for children, and especially our neurodivergent population. Being outside just provides a lot of opportunities for sensory experiences. Children can explore different textures, they can hear different nature sounds, they can feel a breeze, and all of these things are so necessary for language development, because kids are able to make those connections between words and their real world context. So anyways, some things you could do with your kids would be to go on a scavenger hunt, maybe have a picnic, take a hike, start a little nature collection. So please come check us out. We have a scavenger hunt as well as some other great ideas to do with your kids.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, can we go check them out? Can we go check them out?
Sure. Here.
Thank you so much. Let's give them another round of applause. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, next up, we're going to have a gentleman named Shane come up here. He works in the field, and he's going to tell us a little bit about what he does.
Thank you, Manny. So I work at a high school with adult autistic males and females. I'm on summer vacation, so I didn't memorize my speech. I have it written down because I'm on summer mode. So thank you everyone for being here. Like Manny mentioned, my name is Shane. I'm honored to speak about something that touches the lives of millions of people, including my own. Aside from riding bikes, I'm an educator at a Los Angeles County high school, working one-on-one with young adults that have moderate to severe autism. In this role, I've grown professionally and personally while learning so much from my students. While some of my students are nonverbal, they have taught me more than I could have ever imagined. Although challenging at times, the reward is much more than I could ask for. Autism is not a disability, it's a different ability, which means which means every individual with autism is unique. Some may need significant support in their daily lives, while others live entirely independently. What unites them is that they experience the world in a way that's different and often extraordinary. Awareness is a first step, but understanding inclusion and acceptance is what truly makes a difference.
Yes.
Thank you. Autism is not something to be fixed or cured, it's something to be respected and celebrated.
Yes.
Yes.
Speak louder.
We must recognize the strengths like creativity, honesty, focus, and memory that often comes with an autistic mind. And we must be willing to listen, learn, and make room for diversity in our schools, workplaces, and communities.
Yes.
It's also important to support the families, educators, and caregivers who work tirelessly every day. They're advocates, warriors, and often the unsung heroes in this journey. So today and every day, let's commit to building a world that doesn't just accommodate autism, but embraces it.
Yes.
Thank you, everyone.
All right, thank you, Shane. Thank you so much. Real quick, I guess I can share a couple things myself, since my son is autistic. He's 10 years old. Again, he is also a transitioning speaker. He knows enough to get his way around talking. He knows how to express his needs. But like Marissa was saying, when it comes to getting sick, it's so difficult for us because he's so tough. He doesn't tell us what's going on. So just a quick story, 2 weeks ago, actually 3 weeks ago, he got a really bad fever. He was at Disneyland. He did not want to leave because he needs his routine. So when he goes to Disneyland, he has to go on Winnie the Pooh. He has to go on not Rise, but the other one, Pirates. He definitely needs to go on Pirates. Smuggler's Run, yes. So he has to go on those rides before anything else. And then he has to get pizza and then a tiger attack. Anyway, he had a fever. He was still pushing through it. But then as soon as he got on his last ride, he was like, all done, let's go home. And so he came home and immediately he started shivering because when it comes to fevers that high, he started getting body aches. He started getting his shivers. And for the first time in my life, I heard him say, I don't feel well. And that was amazing because, oh my gosh, he used words that I've never heard before. But at the same time, it allowed me to know how he felt. And a lot of times we go and say, I hope that I get sick first so that way I know what he's going to go through. Because that's the only way that I can tell what he's going through in the moment. And so, unfortunately, in this case, we got sick afterwards. And I got to tell you, it was the worst fever that I had in my life. I had for 3 days straight, it was 103-degree temperature, fever. The chills were horrible. I couldn't figure out if I was hot or cold. My body was just a mess. And so I was like, I can't believe that my son went through this because he didn't say anything. He's just a tough kid. So communicating is tough and getting to understand what they're going through can be tough at times. So along with those challenges comes with these, you got to kind of take it in, the good and the bad. And in this case, he expressed himself in ways that he's never been able to express himself before. So that was amazing. And we were kind of proud. We were very proud of him for that. So you take the wins when you can, Next up is my idol, because he's doing an amazing job with his son. His son is Noah. I think we all know Noah. And Guy is going to come and chat with us about his journey with teaching Noah how to ride a bike and how it is that he is such an amazing dad. So here we go. Guy.
Many. First of all, thank you, SkyPark, for throwing this and letting Ride for Autism have the event here. Again, Ride for Autism, you guys are the show. And thank you. But Manny, we're supposed to do a Q&A. I'm not much of a talker, but I just want to say that riding has been a blessing. I've always mountain biked, but I've never been like a mountain biker. First was dirt bike riding, but after Noah's autism diagnosis, kind of went that route. Was lucky enough to find the seat ride shotgun for kids, and that's where it all started. So I would really like to say that it's important for all kids to do this, to be out in the nature, especially for him. He's having a little bit of a rough time right now because we're not on a regular SkyPark routine right now. So like, he's really wants to ride right now. So he's a charger. I love it, man. I'm very fortunate. But yeah, I just want to thank everyone for being here. And you know, if you see a kid that's having a hard time, you know, like try and help the kid out, and don't be shy about it. And you know, go up to the parents. You know, if they're having a hard time, they're kind of concealing it, and they're trying to like keep everything low, just like, you know, like a typical kid that is having a moment. You know, we have a little bit more moments, and sometimes they're a lot bigger. And it's nothing the kid doesn't want to do it. It's just the kid is just having a hard time. You know, it's just like right now, my son's having he's being cool, kind of silly with grandpa right now, but you know, he's a blessing, and I want to change a thing about him. And again, thank you everyone for being here. I really appreciate it.
Is he done?
Thank you, Guy. Always. Real quick, I wanted to just tell you guys that we are working right now. They are drawing numbers to expedite the raffle a little bit. So if you guys have raffle tickets, feel free to come by and check at the board. You may have already won something, okay? All right, so I guess that is kind of what we wanted to talk to you guys about. The last group that we wanted to bring up on stage, or up here to share the mic with, is East Lake High School mountain biking team. They are the group that is going to be benefiting from this ride, from this charity event. And I can give you a quick 2-second thing about them. We did an application process this year, to be fair, to not just give donations to the people that we want, but we offered a web page that they were able to go on and apply for this, I guess, sponsorship. We got a couple different applications, but to be honest with you, we felt like East Lake High School, because they're a mountain biking team, they're a mountain bike community, and they have a couple of individuals on the spectrum, we figured, why not? This is who we are, this is what we do, and this is who they are, and this is what they do. So it was really great, and I think Guy was like, I want to move to San Diego because I want to sign my kid up to be on the mountain biking team. And so it's really inspiring because we all want to be in a position to help and to learn, and they are in a position where they are helping and they're teaching kids how to ride and how to ride competitively. So without further ado, I want to bring up the East Lake Mountain Bike High parents and their son. They have like a team of like they have a lot of people on the team. So this is just one family that was able to come today. So come on up. Lulu, Marco, and their son Christian.
Hi everyone, my name is Christian. I'm part of the East Lake High School in the South Bay Composite team. I'd like to thank my parents and one of the coaches and the riders. They did a lot of work for me, for my autistic. And I'm grateful to be here for the SkyPark, for the Ride for Autism.
How old are you?
I'm 19 years old.
How long have you been riding?
For years. It's been like since I was young. I was first rode with my tricycle.
So what do you love about mountain biking?
I like to meet new people, meet new friends, and to get out there and ride to the parks and to other trails.
Nice. All right.
I'd like to thank to one of the director Alan Olson for the fundraising for Right for Autism and for the money. And I like to, and I'm happy to be here for you guys here at the SkyPark for the Right for Autism. And thank you, everyone.
Alan actually sent me a message with what she would like to say. She, you know, being Father's Day tomorrow and the schedule changed, there was a lot of people that couldn't come up today, and it's okay, it happens, right? Just like with our stuff, we roll with it and we make the best out of it, right? So this is the message that she read. She sent it to me, so I'm going to read it to you guys. All right, it says, on behalf of Eastlake High School South and South Composite Mountain Bike Team, we would like to thank all of you and the Mountain Misfits for your support. Our team strives to be an organization that represents the spirit that mountain biking is for everyone, honoring individuals' differences and provide a sense of belonging for every rider, and valuing the neurodiversity among each other. This grant will allow our coaches to be able to provide better support for the variety of riders who come to us, looking for a sport they can participate in and help us with more social events that will promote friendships among our team. Next season, we are planning on staging a mock race for riders to know what to anticipate on race weekend. We are so thankful for the great mountain biking community coming out today to share the Stoke with everyone, celebrating inclusivity and supporting our friends and family with autism to experience the joy of mountain biking. So I was kind of commenting to everybody or anybody that was talking to me. Mountain biking is a unique sport where you're a part of a team or a group, but you're also very individual. You do your own ride, you ride at your own pace, you ride as fast or as slow as you want, and it's all good. And we have a great group of support team that kind of helps us learn new features. Like Alan said, taking their kids to the race before so they can know what they're getting themselves into is very important, right? So that's where this community is so important to kiddos with autism, because I think it's a perfect match. So anyway, I just wanted to say that. All right, guys, so thank you guys all for coming out. We're gonna go ahead and start the raffle now. We're gonna only do the main items that we have. The rest of the items are already being drawn. And so if you guys have raffle tickets, come and check if your name is on the board. Guy, I know you've already won some stuff. So we're gonna go with that.
But the ones that have the motor like with their cranks, I think you just pedal it up.
Good job, boys. We don't need any engine. It sucks going up, though.
Yeah. 10 minutes going up,
right?
2 minutes going down.
We earn the downs. All right, so we're here with the brains behind Ride for Autism. We've got Manny Sanchez. His social media handles, it's at MTB Manny. And I just want to give you a big heartfelt thank you for including me in your ride today and having me get up in front of everyone and do a quick little speech. It was short, but it was heartfelt. And I mean, what you guys are doing is amazing, and I don't see myself missing this for years to come.
Oh man, no worries, brother. Thank you for coming out, for bringing your family, for supporting. Your speech touched a lot of kids, a lot of lives. You got a good ovation, a lot of claps, a lot of applause. So
my daughter's like giving me a thumbs up when I'm done. She's like, "That was so good." I'm like, "You have to say that."
It was great. No, it was really good, and so Thank you for that.
Perfect, thank you. And we'll stay in touch through social media, maybe exchange phone numbers so we can connect closer that way. But
For sure.
we will see you guys, and we'll see you guys here at the next Ride for Autism. So follow Ride for Autism on social media and find out where the next location is going to be next year.
All right. Thank you guys.
Thanks, Manny.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate you.
All right. So we've met some pretty rad people. Some new people, some old people, some Insta friends, some real friends. And that's just SkyPark. No matter what day you come up, you know you're guaranteed to see Santa, so that's cool. And yeah, what a rad event. Thank you guys. If you made it this far in the video, thank you all for watching. I appreciate it. I recently found out about the Ride to Autism with my placement for work, and I'll never miss it. So let's get some more miles in, get back to the car, and do a little mini recap. Let's go. All right, friends, we are back to the car after an absolutely amazing day at SkyPark. This is the first time that I've ever had to park in the overflow, so that's how many people were at the park. And there's so many riders on the trail. I've never had my bike this dusty before, which was amazing to see. There was riders of all ages, boys, girls, men, women, grandparents. And it was such an awesome day today. A huge thanks to everyone who made this possible, put it on, all the vendors, everyone who donated stuff. We'll see you guys next year. Thanks for watching, and get out there and ride.